My name is Sarah Kabir, and the topic I chose for my final is technology, educational tool or distraction. The primary article for this topic is called Students Can't Resist Distraction for 2 Minutes, and Neither Can You, published by NBC News. It is discussing how technology negatively impacts student performance and attention span in educational settings. The writer of this piece, Bob Sullivan, is very adamant that technology is horrible for students, and it is obvious to the reader that he is firm in his beliefs, even biased, as he states, "It's hard to find a group of college students who could take a test without being interrupted by gadgets." There is no evidence behind this statement, it's just his opinion. It begs the question, however, is technology truly detrimental to students? I think it's safe to say that technology isn't going away anytime soon. The amount of technological advances these last couple of decades has seen alone surpasses the amount made in centuries before. It's most definitely only going to continue being a part of our day-to-day lives, probably in bigger ways than it is currently. It makes no sense to ban technology from educational settings, as that would only cause more disconnection. With every year, people, especially young people, become more and more attached to their technological devices. Nothing's going to change that, so it only makes sense to include those devices in classrooms. These devices not only bring distractions, but they can also act as resources as well. The Derek Box Center for Teaching and Learning at Harvard University even suggests incorporating technology in the classroom, specifically social media, through which surveys, polls, and crowdsourced questions can be gathered and presented. Torrens University in Australia also suggests various online resources that help students, like the app Duolingo, which can help students learn languages. I also personally know of many online websites and apps that can further assist students in their education, such as Quizlet, which is an app and a website that allows students to make flashcards on which they can memorize concepts and vocabulary. Khan Academy is a website that uploads videos free of charge that tutor and showcase different mathematical and scientific subjects for students to better understand. There's also a website called Kahoot, which many educators in elementary school, middle school, high school, and college use to quiz their students in a very fun and engaging manner. Even teachers don't think technology is inherently negative. In a study conducted by VeraQuest on behalf of PBS Learning Media, they found that 69% of teachers said educational technology allows them to do much more than they could before. 62% say it's a way to motivate their students, and 68%, which is more than 2/3, say that they want more classroom technology. This is in comparison to the 25% that say that the level of technology they have now is fine, and the 5% that say that their students want more tech but they don't, and the only 2% that say they wish they had less tech in classrooms. So if there are actual educators out there saying that tech actually helps them teach their students and that they want more, it shouldn't be seen as a mere distraction as Bob Sullivan puts it to be. Technology is only going to continue expanding, and it should be seen and used to education's advantage rather than being pushed out of classroom settings, which by doing so can only cause more harm than good. That being said, in both arguments, mine and Bob Sullivan's, there isn't much evidence that technology is actually helping these students. Yes, it distracts them in the moment, and yes, it also brings resources to help students' understandings of subjects, but does it actually? In order to prove that this is actually beneficial, further testing would need to be done. So, I think it's safe to say that technology isn't all bad or fully detrimental to a student's education. Thank you.